Welcome, travel fans! Get ready as we set off on a whirlwind tour of Singapore's 10 must-visit spots. Be sure to stay until the end, as one of our favourite places will have you eager to start packing your bags. Number 10. Old Airport Road Food Centre. Food, food and more food. Did you know that Singapore is the only island city-state in the world? The whole country is basically one big city without a capital. So as we take you on today's journey, we explore different neighborhoods and parts of this country, which might feel a bit different than usual trips. Even if you are only half the food enthusiast we are, you are going to love this first stop. You'll find at least one hawker center in each significant neighborhood, which is an absolute must-visit for any foodie exploring Singapore. Each is known for its unique dishes and specialities. Of course, some are more famous than others. A little research goes a long way, but hey, that is what we're here for. Old Airport Road Food Centre is a standout choice, as this food haven has a staggering 160 stalls. You'll find succulent roasted meats or the delightful chendol dessert at Nyonya Chendol in stalls number 1 to 115. Stroll around and don't be shy to ask for recommendations. Although a bit of a pain, queues are often a good indication of where to go. Still have some space left? Make your way to Maxwell Food Centre near Chinatown. This gem is a hub renowned for its spectacular stalls. There is almost too much choice, but be sure to check out Tian Tian Chicken Rice at number 1 to 1011, as it is highly recommended by the likes of Gordon Ramsay and Anthony Bourdain. No, we're not kidding. Maxwell Fuzu Oyster Cake at number 1 to number 5 is another unique spot that we wouldn't want to miss. Craving Malay and Indonesian flavors? Try out Geylang Serai Market in the east. Order a mouth-watering nasi padang, delicious crispy begadil, or fried potato patties. We're getting hungry even thinking about it. Number 9. Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve. Now that we are all fueled up, we want to take you to a mesmerizing place. Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve is an absolute paradise for nature lovers, and in case you're a bit of a bird nerd like us, you'll love it here, as it is a birdwatcher's dream come true. There are many lush mangroves, tranquil ponds and serene mudflats, but the birds are the true spectacle. Migratory birds from places such as the Himalayas and Siberia make a pit stop down here, so you can spot Mongolian plovers and the adorable sandpiper. Besides the foreign visitors, you'll also find a lot of local beauties, such as the white-bellied sea eagles. Number 8. Katong Ju Chiat Neighborhood. Explore the area. Although Singapore is only a tiny nation, it is bursting at the seams with many distinct and lovely neighborhoods. It is such a joy to explore these areas and find the hidden gems in each of them. They are all very different, and there are even cultural precincts dedicated to ethnic groups such as Chinatown, the Chinese Cultural Precinct, Little India, Kampong Glam, the Malay Cultural Precinct, and Katong Ju Chian, the Eurasian Precinct. We love all these neighborhoods, and if you have the time, try to visit as many as you can. The Katong Ju Chiat area is great because of its mix of modern cafes and traditional dining places. Common Man Coffee Roasters is a highly recommended lunch spot, and the precinct's proximity to the East Coast beach gives it that real vacay feel. Chin Mi Chin Confectionery is one of the more traditional dining places that has delicious dishes on the menu. If you want to do some shopping, there are many so-called shop houses that you'll easily spot on Koon Seng Road. The area just has a little bit over everything, and since everything is so close together, it is nice to spend the day wandering around without too much effort. Now, stay with us as we head to our next very unique stop. Number 7. Haw Par Villa. Get your spooky on. This next place is not like any old theme park. It is like a wild ride through Chinese folklore. This quirky cultural park is a total adventure. It showcases thousands of statues and dioramas telling seriously outlandish and sometimes even creepy scenes from Chinese history and stories. We're talking dragons, gods, and all sorts of mythical mayhem. Oh, and the pièce de résistance? The 10 Courts of Hell at the Hell's Museum. This place vividly illustrates punishments awaiting sinners in the afterlife. A real eye-opener, we must say. To make the most of your visit, we'd suggest you sign up for a tour. It gives you a deeper cultural context, so you can truly grasp the exhibits and the fascinating stories they tell. So if you're up for a unique adventure that's a mix of myths, history, and maybe a few life lessons, Haw Par Villa is the place to be. Number 6. Orchard Road. Shop till you drop. So far, we've filled our bellies, seen beautiful birds, and got our spooky on. So what's next, you say? Shopping, of course. Singapore has beautiful stores, malls, boutique shops, and markets. If you are looking for glitzy malls and high-end brands, then you'll have to make your way down to Orchard Road. The Strip is world famous for its shopping, and even if you don't make any purchases, the window shopping itself is a great experience. Feeling bougie? Then head to ION Orchard and Paragon to find labels such as Chanel, Gucci, and all the other high-end fashion houses. If you want to keep it more local, look around spaces like In Good Company at ION Orchard B1-6 and Design Orchard at 250 Orchard Road. Shopping on a budget? No worries. There are plenty of affordable shops around too, such as on Haji Lane in Kampong Glam. You can find lots of vintage pearls and affordable jewelry in one of the many indie stores. If you want to take a little break, you can rest your feet and sit down in one of the bars nearby for a much-deserved drink. If you still have some energy and money left and want to go on a bargain hunt, you're in luck. IMM in Jurong is Singapore's largest outlet mall, and more than 90 stores are offering up to 80% discount all year long. Number 5. Sail to the offshore islands. As we are about halfway through our trip, it is time to unwind. So let's hop on a boat and head out to explore the pristine, unspoiled beaches of the neighboring islands. We'll touch on what you can find on each of them, so stay tuned. From the Marina South Pier, there are ferry services that can take you on your island hopping adventure, making it incredibly easy to get around. Let's first head to Lazarus Island, a real hidden gem. This is the perfect place to unwind and walk on the secluded beach. It is one of Singapore's best-kept secrets and has many Instagram-worthy spots. It is an ideal island to unwind, and we'd suggest chilling on the beach and having a cozy picnic with your travel partner. From here, we head to St. John's Island, which is only 10 minutes away via a causeway. Here you can discover the incredible marine life, perfect for any snorkeling enthusiast. You can stay in the St. John's Lodges, which even cater for bigger groups and are ideal for a camping getaway. If you're feeling energetic, you can hike the St. John's Island Trail, which spans 2.8 kilometers and has 15 stations where you can learn about the flora and fauna in the area. Lastly, if you're looking for a splash of culture, sail down to Kusu Island. It's famous for its temples and resident turtles. You can visit the Chinese temple and the Malay shrine and learn more about the interesting cultural heritage here. Afterwards, you can head to the beach for more peaceful relaxation. Number 4. Sentosa, attractions galore. There is actually another island that we want to take you to, Sentosa. This island has transformed into a real island resort and is the home of Singapore's biggest and best attractions. There is free transport around the island, which makes it easy to explore. It can feel a bit overwhelming as there is just so much to do here, and therefore it will be hard for us to cover everything, but we'll dive into some of the highlights, such as Universal Studios. Filled with movie-themed rides, roller coasters, and attractions, this is a must-visit for thrill seekers and movie fans. Adrenaline junkies that want to cool off should visit the Adventure Cove Water Park, where you'll find 6 water slides, a lazy river, and a wave pool. Still want more? Then it's time to go to the Mega Adventure Park. They have a Mega Zip, a 450-meter flying fox, a 36-obstacle rope course, a parachute simulator, and a bungee-assisted trampoline. Fun! Not such a thrill seeker? Visit Fort Siloso to learn more about Singapore during World War II and the soldiers who lost their lives trying to defend Singapore's only surviving coastal fort. The museum is free to enter, and you can opt for a self-guided tour to understand the history of the place. Number 3. Sentosa 2.0. Relax at Quayside Isle. We're not quite done with enjoying Sentosa Island yet, but now we want to show you the more serene vibes as we take you to Quayside Isle. It is the perfect place for special occasions like an anniversary or a birthday. Think fancy restaurants, quiet picnic spots, and luxury boutique hotels. This Aussie-like bayfront is lined with palm trees and yachts, which promise scenic sights. After you've watched the sunset with your bay, you can catch the many fairy lights and neon installations that line the entrance of Quayside Isle. They are inspired by marine life and coral reefs and provide a sparkly backdrop for your next vacay pick. Before you head to dinner, stop by the Straits Wine Company for a wine tasting. They have wines from all over the world, so whether you're a connoisseur or a bit of a novice, they'll find something that matches your taste. Now that the taste buds are all fired up, it's time to sit down in one of the many fine restaurants, such as the Blue Lotus, Saint-Pierre, or Sabio by the Sea. The best way to describe a day down here is along the lines of living the dream. Number 2. Singapore Nighttime Safari. Roam amongst real wildlife. As we near the end of our trip, we would not want you to miss out on this fun stop. Although we like to take you off the beaten path, there is a reason why Singapore Nighttime Safari is one of the most popular attractions on the island. It opened its doors in 1994 and was the world's first zoo that opened exclusively at night. From 7:15 p.m. till midnight, you can wander amongst the nocturnal animals and observe rare species in their natural setting. The park is renowned for its flawless rendition of real wildlife habitats and features sprawling lush forests teeming with wild animals who roam freely. The 40-minute tram safari expedition takes you through the different parts, as the park is divided into 7 geographical habitats to make the animals feel at home. Number 1. An Siang Hill. Wine and Dine. Sadly, we've reached our last destination for today, but we wanted to make sure we go out with a bang. As we previously mentioned, Singapore is like one big city, meaning there are a vast amount of incredible neighborhoods to explore. One we feel you shouldn't miss is An Siang Hill near Chinatown. This area has a blocked road so that pedestrians can roam freely, and it is a pretty happening area filled with nice bars and restaurants. One of the highlights is the rooftop bar at PS Cafe. Another funky stop to add to the list is WOAW Gallery, which is the boutique branch of the Hong Kong-based gallery founded by Kevin Poon. Or visit the Singapore Musical Box Museum, a haven for vintage music enthusiasts. This little museum is quite self-explanatory, but paying a short visit here may teach you a few things about An Siang Hill's rich history. As we wrap up this expedition, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more exhilarating travels like this. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you on the next adventure.